Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Dear Rasikas, thank you all for joining us this evening. We will begin today's proceedings with an invocation by Shri Rajkumar Joshi.
Om Nilotpaladalabhasas Samavedo Hayananah Aksamalanvito Dakshe Vame Kambudarasmrutah Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Auhoi Tvamiddi Hava Mahaye Satau Vaja Syakara Vaha Tova Auhova Vratrai Suvat Drasat Patinna Raha Twankashtha Auhova So Arva Taha Uhuvangha Ova Asa Om Swasti.
We now have an invocation by Sri Panasai Murthy, a Tamil invocation to the Lord.
கருவாய் கிடந்துன் கழலே நினையும் கருத்துடையேன் உருவாய்த் தெரிந்து உன் நாமம் பயின்றேன் உனதருளால் திருவாய் பொழிய சிவாய நமையன்று நீரணிந்தேன் தருவாய் சிவகதி நிப்பாதிரி புலியூர் அரணேன் மஞ்சனே மணியும் மானாய் மரகதத் திரளும் மானாய் நெஞ்சுலே புகுந்து நின்று நினைதறி நிகழ்வினானே துஞ்சும் போதாக வந்து துணையனக்காகி நின்று அஞ்சேல் என்று அருள வேண்டும் அவடு துறையுளானே நானேயோ தவம் செய்தேன் சிவாய நமயனப் பெற்றேன் தேனாய் இன்னமுதமுமாய் தித்திக்கும் சிவபெருமான் தானே வந்து என் உள்ளம் புகுந்து அடியேற்கு அருள் செய்தான் ஊனாரும் உயிர் வாழ்க்கை ஒருத்து அன்றே வெறுத்திடவே நானேயோ தவம் செய்தேன் உலகலாம் உணர்ந்து ஓதற்கரியவன் நிலவுலாவிய நீர்மலிவேணியன் அழகில் சோதியன் அம்பலத்தாடுவான் மலர் சிலம்படி வாழ்த்தி வணங்குவாம் ஓம் சிவாய நம.
I would like to invite onto the dais the chief guest of the day, Justice Srimati Anita Sumant, special guest of honor, Dr. Srimati Jagat Mohini Kaul, our esteemed award recipients. Guru Meenakshi Chittaranjan is on the way. She will join us shortly. Shri Vijay Mohan Kaul, Shri Ashutosh Raina, and Dr. Palasai Murthy, and Shri Rajkumar Joshi. I request our trustees, Dr. C.K. Garyali, Srimati Archana Ramasundaram IPS, Srimati Malini Ravindran, and to please escort the award winners to the stage, and please join on the dais. Dear Rasikas, we welcome you all to the Vasant Utsav Festival of Dance 2025, presented by Saraswati Educational, Cultural and Charitable Trust. The trust was founded in 1996 by the late Srimati Indira Garyali with an impetus to bring education and financial assistance to the needy and preserve and promote India's cultural heritage. The Trust has been conducting the Vasant Utsav Festival of Dance commencing on the 1st of May every year at the Kapalishwara Temple, Mylapore, for over 22 years. And the festival coincides with the Vasanta Vira of the temple, a time where devotees celebrate and rejoice in the worship of Lord Shiva and his consort, Goddess Karpagambal. The festival showcases dancers and classical dance from across India for a period of 10 to 12 days, purely with the aim to protect and preserve our art and culture and bring a love for the arts amongst the new generations. We conduct the festival at the Kapalishwara temple as we wish to revive the age-old tradition of dancing in temples, when classical dancing was one of the way of worshipping the Lord. Over the years, the festival has showcased performances by stalwarts such as Guru Sonal Mansingh, Guru Padma Subramaniam, and has awarded world-renowned performing artists and Vedic scholars for their contributions to the preservation and promotion of Indian culture and heritage. This year, 2025, the Saraswati Educational, Cultural and Charitable Trust is proud to bring to you the Vasant Utsav Festival of Dance once more, and it will be held from 1 to 11 May. The festival is dedicated to the loving memory of late Srimati Indira Garyali, who was a great patron of arts and who worked for the preservation of Indian culture and heritage. As part of the festival, the Trust will be honoring Padma Shri Guru Meenakshi Chittaranjan, who is a great doyen of the Pandanallur repertoire of Bharatanatyam, Shri Vijay Mohan Kaul, a very successful corporate officer who's now a social worker, educating, mentoring, and enriching the lives of poor youth in New Delhi. Shri Ashutosh Raina, a man who's committed to keeping Indian culture and Kashmiri culture alive internationally. Dr. Palasai Murthy, a renowned Saiva Siddhanta scholar, and Shri Rajkumar Joshi, a very learned Vedic scholar. We once more thank you for joining us today and look forward to your esteemed presence on each day of the festival. I now request Srimati Archana Ramasundaram IPS, our trustee, to welcome the gathering. Srimati Archana Ramasundaram is one of the most eminent IPS officers of the country. After holding various important positions in the Tamil Nadu government, she was appointed as the Director General of Sahasra Seema Bal and was the first woman police officer to be officially appointed to lead a parliamentary force. Archana ji retired from the IPS in 2018, a career which spanned 37 years. In March 2019, she was appointed as a non-judicial member of Lokpal, where she served till March 2024. We are so proud and blessed to have her as a trustee of Saraswati Educational, Cultural and Charitable Trust and have her support and guidance to develop our activities. We request you to please welcome the gathering, Madam, on behalf of the Trust.
Vanakkam, our esteemed Chief Guest, Honorable Justice Srimati Anita Sumant, Guest of Honor, respected Dr. Jagat Mohini Kaul, Padma Shri Guru Meenakshi Chittaranjan, other distinguished guests, Shri Rajkumar Joshi, Shri Ashutosh Raina, Professor Dr. Pansai Murthy, Dr. C.K. Garyali, trustees, other guests and devotees. It's my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to this inaugural function of the Vasant Utsav 2025, a festival of dance. This vibrant festival has been conducted every year for more than 2 decades by the Saraswati Educational, Cultural and Charitable Trust and Shri Kapaleshwar Temple. Today we have gathered to celebrate the universal language of dance, which transcends culture and brings us together in joy and harmony. The festival is held in the holy premises of Shri Kapaleshwar Temple under the benevolent gaze of the deity Shiva, who, as we know, is the ultimate performer of cosmic dances. On this auspicious occasion, I extend a hearty welcome to our chief guest, Honorable Justice Srimati Anita Sumant, a leading lawyer. She was awarded PhD in International Taxation by the National Law School of India, Bangalore. She has been working with distinction as a judge in the Honorable Madras High Court since October 2016. Hearty welcome, ma'am. I also extend a special welcome to our guest of honor, Dr. Jagat Mohini Kaul. In India, especially in Tamil Nadu, we honor our ancient traditions of dance, which have been passed down through generations. This festival gives us a great opportunity to celebrate the creativity and passion of our talented artists. In keeping with these traditions, we shall be honoring 6 eminent personalities by presenting them with Srimati Indira Garyali Award, an award given by the Saraswati Educational, Cultural and Charitable Trust in the memory of its founder, late Srimati Indira Garyali. Of these personalities, 5 would be honored today. They are Padma Shri Guru Meenakshi Chitranjan, Shri Vijay Mohan Kaul, Shri Rajkumar Joshi, Shri Ashutosh Raina, and Professor Dr. Pansai Murthy. Shrimati Yamini Muttanna will be honored on 3rd June 2025. A hearty welcome to all the distinguished awardees sitting on the dais. Let's all come together to enjoy the rhythms, movements, and melodies that will fill this sacred space. May the divine energy of dance bring us peace, happiness, and empathy for others. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Archana Madam. I now request Srimati Malini Ravindran, who is the President of the Vasant Utsav Organizing Committee, to please honor our chief guest, Justice Anita Sumant. Justice Anita Sumant is a judge of the High Court. She has completed her BA from Women's Christian College of Madras and BL from the Government Law College. She holds a postgraduate degree in Constitution and Public International Law from Madras University. She is married to Dr. C.K. Raman, a doctor and political analyst, and also a media influencer. She is a tax law expert and carries on the legacy of her father, Mr. V. Ramachandran, a doyen of tax law in India. She has given many landmark judgments. Madam, we are so proud to have you here. We are truly honored to have your presence here, Madam, and we request you to please deliver the inaugural address and inaugurate the Vasant Utsav Festival.
Respected Mrs. Garyali and the guest of honor, distinguished awardees for the day, other distinguished invitees on the dais and in the audience, ladies, gentlemen, and devotees of Kabali and Pakambal. My namaskarams to all of you. Before I start, I would just like to correct one statement in the introduction. Dr. C.K. Raman is my father-in-law, and my husband is Dr. Sumant Raman. So just to correct that. The charming Master of Ceremonies was also very kind to give you my academic qualifications, which may make you wonder what that would have in terms of my presence here today. So let me put the record straight on that first. I must first of all thank Mrs. Garyali for this invitation, not just for the invitation to participate in an auspicious occasion like this, in a blessed location like this, but also because it stirred up an entire cornucopia of memories in my head. I was born and brought up in a very traditional and conservative family, and going to Pata class and going to dance class were part of the upbringing. But my mother was a doctor, and she had occasion to travel to Orissa for a conference. And while there, she saw Dr. Sanjukta Panigrahi perform Odissi. And after coming back to Madras, she said, my daughter has to learn this art. So luckily for us, Guru Ramani Ranjan Jaina was teaching Odissi at that time. He's a direct disciple of Guru Kelucharan Mahapatra. And he took me on as a student. So I learned from him for about the better part of a decade, before I had to make the choice of whether I wanted to continue in art or whether I wanted to shift to an academic line, and I chose law. The decision being made on the basis of whether I wanted to do justice to one line of study rather than definitely do injustice to two different lines of study. So that was the reason why I made that choice. Simultaneously, my guru also decided to return to Bhubaneswar. So with that, my tryst with dance instruction was over. But, and this is something that I learned from a wonderful book that Mrs. Garyali has published on dance in temples. She was instrumental for starting bringing the Natyanjali in Chidambaram. And during my study of Odissi with Guru Ramani Ranjan Jaina, I had the good fortune of dancing in the Natyanjali in Chidambaram in around 1985-86. So I thought it was a real coincidence. And I have proof of that, ladies and gentlemen. I just showed a photograph to Mrs. Garyali as well. Yes. So I must confess that at the time when we undertook that performance, the public performance was in the outer Praharam. And, but we all had the good fortune, it was just a small group of about 4 of us who sang inside, in front of the deity, with just my guru. And I must be candid, I did not recognize the enormity of the gift that I had been given at that time. But thinking back about it now, I'm quite overwhelmed with the gift that had been bestowed on me, and to think that I was in a very, very tiny, small part of a long, timeless and glorious tradition of music and dance meeting the temples. In fact, the connect of Odissi with the temples is itself can be seen from the headdress that Odissi dancers wear. It is called the tahiya, and it mimics, it is made out of pith or white cork, and it mimics the spire of the Puri temple. If you remember, Odissi dancers wear something which looks like an inverted cone on the head, and that mimics the spire of the Puri Jagannath temple. So very precious memories, and thank you for that. First of all, the efforts to bring music and dance back to the temple where they belong are to be lauded. But not just that. It extends far beyond just bringing art forms to the temple, because essentially we are bringing the community back to the temple. We are bringing people and society back to the temple. They come to watch the performances, and in a way we are hoping that this would take us back to a time when the temple was a center of society. there are other venues the world over where one would find the tug of such compelling emotions. For instance, I remember feeling a sense of overwhelming awe and serenity when you listen to a bhajan in a temple or when you listen to an organ being played in a cathedral. So that is something which touches us very viscerally. But temples from time immemorial have been centers of society, not just to showcase professional performances, but as a location for congregation and interaction of people. Now, such meetings of persons can be at so many different levels. An exchange of casual social relationships of all ages, serious conversation about spiritual or for that matter even temporal themes, or a platform for discourse beyond conversation, for quietude, for tranquility, for introspection. I would compare this temple experience with the Panchakoshas. We say Annamaya Kosha is the physical body, composed of food and matter, encompassing physical structure and its needs. And this is the gross level of societal interaction. Pranamaya Kosha, which is the sheath of vital energy or prana, encompassing breath, life force, vital functions, which connect the physical body to more subtler koshas. This would mean the more intimate connections that we forge in a temple. Manomaya Kosha, that encompass the mind, the emotions, and the inner world, the realm of thoughts, feelings, and ego as one immerses oneself in the divinity that is in a temple. Vijnanamaya Kosha, or the sheath of wisdom or intuition, representing higher intellect and understanding beyond the mind, the level of knowledge and discernment, as one in a temple moves closer to true understanding of the oneness of humanity. And finally, Anandamaya Kosha, when one experiences the true import of a temple visit, the sheath of bliss or joy, the most subtle layer where one can experience pure consciousness and profound connection to the self. These are not alien to dance, as these are sentiments that are echoed in Bharata's Natya Shastra, where he says, Yato hasta tatho drishti. Where the hands are, the eyes follow. Yato drishti tatho manaha. Where the eyes are, the mind follows. Yato manaha tato bhava. Where the mind goes, there is expression. Yato bhava tato rasaha. Where there is expression, there is rasa, there is feeling, there is emotion. These connote evolution or transition in the stages of movement, both tangible and ephemeral. I have long been a votary that we should gravitate back to the temples, to the way of life that surround the temples, a simpler, organic, and more holistic way of life. I will stop with this because we have other functions in the official function itself, and then we have the dance program to look forward to. It gives me the greatest pleasure and privilege to inaugurate this dance festival, the Vasant Utsav 2025. I'm delighted and honored to do that. My best wishes to the organizing team, to Mrs. Garyali, for many, many more editions of this festival in the years to come. Namaskaram.
Thank you so much, madam. It was so enlightening what you said about your dance background. I think we could not have had a more apt chief guest for today's festival. Thank you so much, madam. I now request Srimati Vita Garyali to please honor our special guest, Dr. Jagat Mohini Kaul. Dr. Kaul is an alumni of Lady Hardinge Medical College and All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Delhi. She was designated as a Professor of Excellence and rose to the position of Chief of Academics at Maulana Azad Medical College. She was part of Vision 2015 document and the NMC Bill of Government of India for revamping standards of medical education in India, where she headed the undergraduate section for 2 consecutive terms. She has collaborated with Government of Bhutan for setting up of their medical council and with Royal College of Edinburgh to set up MRCP exit exams in India. Dr. Kaul has also set up a new medical college for Delhi government and headed that for 5 years. She's also the recipient of various national and international awards. I request Dr. Jagat Mohini Kaul to please speak a few words to felicitate this event shortly.
Greetings to all. We have all gathered here today to enjoy a myriad rainbow of art and little bit of science with that. Madam Chief Guest, Anita ji, and all the trustees of Saraswati Educational Cultural Charitable Trust, all the award winners, and any function is made by the people who are attending it, and all the devotees of the temple who are sitting over here and listening very patiently to this program. I am not a dancer. I don't have this art form in me. I am by profession a doctor, a person of science. But when I heard Madam here, I said, what is the similarity? Why am I here? What's the similarity between your dance form and my scientific knowledge? And I realized I'm also an artist, because every time you move a muscle, you move a limb, you move a body part, I can see what's moving, what's controlling it, and how it can work better, and what is the physiotherapy we can offer the dancers of this country, or any country, to make them do better. I am a Kashmiri by birth. And Kashmir is known more for their academic achievement. It's not known for their cultural ethos. It's known for academics, Granth, what they have imbibed from these great books. And I'm so proud that a family from Kashmir that came so far away from there is trying to keep this tradition of dance forms alive thousands of kilometers from there, and trying to bring it with all other knowledge and make it into a holistic kind of knowledge form. For that, I would like to congratulate the trust, Dr. Garyali, Mr. Ravi Garyali, his spouse, Rita, and the youngest person, Priya, and I believe Dr. Archana, Madam Archana, that she's extremely, extremely devoted to the work that the trust is doing. Has Kashmir given anything to the world of culture? Yes. Out of the 24 treaties, 21 treaties have come from Kashmir. Can you hear? Little bit. Can we increase it a little bit? No, can we increase it a little bit? Okay. Kashmir has been a fountainhead of Indian cultural heritage. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No? Okay, I'll speak. I'm proud to mention that Abhinav Gupta, who wrote the Yaksha of Naughty Shastra, was also from Kashmir. and my guru's guru. No point. For a little while. I think so. I think I wish all the trust a wonderful journey through this time, and all the best to you people.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jagat Mohini Kaul. Kashmir's Hindu heritage has been lost for many years. There are very few remnants of surviving temples. And to find a land where temples thrive, temples are every nook and corner. And, the Hindu heritage of Kashmir, of India survives. Is one land, is Tamil Nadu. So we're so proud to be here as part of this land. We now come to the much awaited award ceremony. I will now read the citations of our esteemed awardees. Srimati Indira Garyali Award, Srimati Meenakshi Chittaranjan, Natya Kala Ratna. Meenakshi Chittaranjan is a fine combination of a successful performer and an inspiring teacher. A student of Guru Pandanallur Chokkalingam Pillai and his son Guru Subbaraya Pillai, Meenakshi has mastered the Pandanallur style and performs with confidence, skill and sensitivity, unfolding every nuance of this rich heritage. Her expressions of the Pandanallur style are very much her own. While upholding the sanctity of the Pandanallur style, she brings a novel freshness, boldness, sharpness in her presentation, merging with the intrinsic traditional content. She has performed extensively in India and abroad and given over 1,000 performances in countries like USA, Japan, Germany, Malaysia, Singapore, Paris, Nepal, and more. She has received many prestigious awards such as Natya Kala Bhushanam, Kalai Mamani, Nritya Chudamani, Natya Kala Sarathi, Sangeet Natak Academy Award, and the Padma Shri. She is a graded A artist of Doordarshan and is empaneled with ICCR. She has received grant from Ministry of Human Resources for research, choreographing, and recording of rare and new compositions to increase the repertoire for Bharatanatyam. She is an approved judge for recommending scholarships for deserving students of Kalakshetra. She is also a member of the Experts Committee of Tamil Nadu Music and Fine Arts University. In 1991, she set up Kala Diksha, where she has trained numerous students in the legendary Pandanallur tradition. She has successfully completed the debut Arangetram of 125 students. At the moment, she is training over 120 students from India, Russia, Germany, Switzerland, USA, Hungary, and Brazil. She also trains the scholarship students sponsored by ICCR. She has created more than 7 thematic presentations and over 13 ballets. For her immense contribution to the field of Indian classical dance, the Saraswati Educational, Cultural and Charitable Trust is honored to present Guru Padma Shri Meenakshi Chittaranjan with the Srimati Indira Garyali Award and bestow upon her the title of Natya Kala Ratna. I request our chief guest, Justice Anita Sumant, Dr. Jagat Mohini Kaul, and our trustees to please come forward and honor and present the award to our esteemed artists and scholars. Shri Kashinath Garyali Award, Shri Vijay Mohan Kol, Sharada Putra. Shri Vijay Mohan Kol was born in Srinagar, Kashmir to Dr. Triloki Nath and Srimati Jaya Kol. He had an inclination for serving society right from the beginning, having studied from a missionary school that put a lot of emphasis on serving poor and the sick. Vijay Kaul holds a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering and a master's in business administration. He served in many MNCs, including Tata, and retired as the president of Best Foods International. Vijay was deeply moved by the plight of children belonging to very poor localities, mainly children of drivers, vegetable vendors, and maids. He began teaching and mentoring them in large parks in the neighborhood. Subsequently, he gave his time to several after-school charitable institutions like Helpline Humanity in Jammu, Guru Nanak Garib Niwas, Ankur Don Bosco, Chinmaya Mission, as well as Shanti Sayog in Delhi. He also joined hands with Delhi government to conduct skill programs in their reputed schools. In 2016, he founded Sai Jaya Youth Initiative Trust to provide skill training, education, mentoring, and career guidance to young people. Since its inception, the Trust has been conducting national level competitions in painting, dancing, story writing, photography, as well as inter-school quiz competitions every year. Many students mentored by Sai Jaya have joined reputed colleges in fields of medicine, nursing, engineering, law, fashion technology, space research, as well as Air Hostess Academy. 13 students have progressed to good jobs that have transformed the economic conditions of their families and now hold confirmed employment. During COVID-19, mobiles and laptops were provided to underprivileged children to attend online classes in this period. This initiative proved most productive for imparting learning to the youth. The Trust inducted voluntary faculty that provided great value to the learning of students. He also trained students to apply and secure educational scholarships. His students are regularly winning Vidhadhan, EYF Disha, Udyan, Kotak Kanya, E-Pahan, Cadence, Ishwar Ashram Trust, J.K. Chugg, and Karam scholarships that cover entire education till graduation. The new initiative of Sai Jaya Trust is to create awareness about the safety of women and girl child. In this regard, it has conducted awareness meets, self-defense workshops through provoking seminars, and Impossible to Possible Women's Safety 5-kilometer marathon runs in Delhi. For his outstanding contribution to the guidance, mentoring, and upliftment of underprivileged youth in India, the Saraswati Educational, Cultural, and Charitable Trust is privileged to honor Shri Vijay Mohan Kol with the Shri Kashinath Garyali Award and bestow upon him the title of Sharada Putra. Shri Kashinath Garyali Award to Shri Rajkumar Joshi, Veda Shastra Pravina. Shri Rajkumar Joshi was born in Bilwara, Rajasthan, to Shri Kailash Chandra Joshi, a renowned practicing Vedic astrologer, and Srimati Ratna Devi. At the tender age of 11, his father admitted him for Vedic studies to the Shri Munikul Brahmacharya Ashram Ved Samastha Barundani. At the Patashala, he studied Samaveda Richa, Gyan, Padpat, Upanishad, Brahmin, Rahasyanta, and Purohit from 2001 to 2008 under the guidance of Guruji Shri Parmeshwar Ganapati Bhatt. He also completed a BA diploma course in Samaveda, Ranayani Shakha, and achieved the qualification of Veda Vibhushanam, Samhitapati, and Rahasyantapati, Upanishad, Brahmana BA. After the completion of his Vedic education, Sri Rajkumar Joshi worked as a Veda teacher for 2 years at Sri Manikul Brahmacharya Ashram Ved Samasta Barudani, and he was highly regarded as a great and knowledgeable guru. Since 2011, he has been serving as an Archak in Sri Puram Sri Narayani Peetham and has been rendering yeoman service in the Peetham for the last 14 to 15 years. He's also participated in many Kumbhabhishekam as well as Yagams such as Chandi Yagam, Lalita Sahasranamam Yagam, Lakshmi Yagam, Varuna Yagam, etc. under the guidance of Sri Narayani Amman at Sri Puram Golden Temple. For his immense contribution to the revival and promotion of Vedic education, practice and culture, the Saraswati Educational, Cultural and Charitable Trust is honored to present Sri Rajkumar Joshi the Sri Kashinath Garyali Award and bestow upon him the title of Veda Shastra Pravina. Sri Kashinath Garyali Award, Sri Ashutosh Raina, Vitasta Putra. Born in Habba Kadal, Srinagar, state of Jammu and Kashmir, India, to late Sri Bansi Lal Raina and late Srimati Phula Raina, Sri Ashutosh Raina holds the degree of Bachelor's of Computer Science from K.K. Wagh College of Engineering, Nasik. A prominent IT professional, he is the founder of Knowledge Partner Professionals, a Brisbane-based IT and digital company serving Australia and global clientele. Deeply involved in serving the community, he serves as trustee and secretary of Samarth, a non-profit organization working with underprivileged children in 260 villages in Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Karnataka. He also heads the web and IT team of Samarth. A vocal advocate for his community since the exodus of Kashmiri Pandits, he has founded Kashmiri Pandits Australia, an association dedicated to preserving the culture and traditions of the community and is serving as its current president. In 2007, he also founded Kashmiri Pandit Professionals, a platform globally connecting and supporting professionals from the Kashmiri Pandit community, which boasts of 5,000 plus active members. Deeply appreciative of his Kashmiri Pandit and Sanatana Dharma India roots, Ashutosh Raina is also the Community Liaison Officer for the Hindu Council of Australia, Queensland chapter. A great promoter of diversity as well as Indian culture, he initiated the Suburban Craze event 3 years ago called the Diwali in Oxley, which is attended by communities, politicians and leaders across Brisbane to foster inclusivity. Ashutosh has been honored with the NRI Achievers Awards at the 7th Bharatiya Samskriti Utsav 2025 at Sedam, Karnataka. For his immense contribution to the upliftment and preservation of Kashmiri and Indian culture and traditions, the Saraswati Educational, Cultural and Charitable Trust is privileged to award Mr. Ashutosh Raina with the Sri Kashinath Garyali Award and bestow upon him the title of Vitasta Putra. I now Srimati Malini Ravindran will now read the citation of Sri Panasai Murthy in Tamil. I would like to request our sponsors and close friends of the trust, Jayanti Auntie and Prem Uncle to please come on stage and to honor, sir.
ஓகே. அருட்பெரும் ஜோதி, அருட்பெரும் ஜோதி, தனிப்பெரும் கருணை, அருட்பெரும் ஜோதி. இன்றைய சைவ சித்தாந்தத்திற்கான விருதை பெறுபவர் தருமை ஆதீன புலவர் முனைவர் திரு பனசை மூர்த்தி ஐயா அவர்கள். பேராசிரியர் முனைவர் திரு பனசை மூர்த்தி அவர்கள் சைவ சித்தாந்தத்தில் நன்கு புலமை பெற்றவர். அதன் மேல் கொண்ட பற்றின் காரணமாக 30 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு மேல் செந்தமிழ் கல்லூரியில் பட்டம் பெற்று சென்னை பல்கலைக்கழகத்தின் முனைவர் பட்டமும் பெற்றவர். 30 ஆண்டுகளாக சென்னை கல்லூரியில் பணியாற்றி ஓய்வு பெற்றவர். 30 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு மேலாக சொற்பொழிவுகள் செய்த அனுபவம் வாய்ந்தவர். தருமை ஆதீனம், திருவாவடுதுறை ஆதீனம், திருப்பனந்தாள் ஸ்ரீ காட்சி திருமடம் ஆகியவற்றோடு தொடர்பு உடையவர். தருமை ஆதீனம் இவரை புலவராய் ஏற்று பெருமை அளித்தது. தொண்டர் சீர் பரவுவார் விருது, சேக்கிழார் விருது, சைவத்தமிழ் பாவலர், சொல்லுரை செல்வர், விரிவுரை வித்தகர், திருமுறை உரை நம்பி என்பன சில இவர் பெற்ற விருதுகளில் சிலவாகும். சிறந்த எழுத்தாளர், தெய்வம் தெளிமின் சித்தம் தெளிமின், தெய்வ திருமேனியின் தத்துவங்கள் போன்ற சிந்தனை தீயை தூண்டும் தத்துவங்கள் நிறைந்த ஆன்மீக நூல்கள் பலவற்றை எழுதி வெளியிட்டுள்ளார். சங்கரா மற்றும் தொலைக்காட்சி ஆகியவற்றில் ஆன்மீக சொற்பொழிவுகள் ஆற்றியுள்ளார். அறநருள் மாத இதழின் பொது பாசிரியராகவும், குருவருள் சமய செய்தி மலர் இதழின் ஆசிரியராகவும் பொறுப்பேற்று பலரும் பாராட்டும்படி நடத்தி வருகிறார். குருவருள் அறக்கட்டளையின் நிறுவனர், தமிழ்ஞான பேரவை தலைவராக இறை சிந்தனையுடன் எங்கெங்கு காணினும் சிவமயமே என்பதை போகும் இடமெல்லாம் பரப்பி வருபவர். சைவ தமிழறிவில் மேம்பட்ட தருமை ஆதீன புலவர் முனைவர் திரு பனசை மூர்த்தி அவர்களுக்கு கரியாலி அறக்கட்டளையில் பொறியாளர் திரு சி.கே. குப்புராஜ் அவர்களின் சார்பில் சைவ மாமணி என்னும் விருதினை வழங்கி பெருமை கொள்கிறது. அவருடைய மனைவியும் வந்திருக்காங்க. வாங்க. வாங்கம்மா.
The Saraswati Trust is very proud to present the Engineer Kuppuraj Award. Engineer Kuppuraj's two children, Dr. Jayanti and Dr. Prem Raj, are here today to present this award for Saiva Siddhanta practice and scholarship. Yeah. I request Dr. Jagat Mohini Kaul to please complete what she was saying. Unfortunately, because of the loud music, she was unable to complete. So just a few minutes.
Actually, I just wanted to bring out the relationship between the art and the medical forms. The biggest artists in the world, I think all of us have heard about them, Michelangelo and Da Vinci. The study of the human form and the study of the medicine by these two gentlemen, till today nobody has been able to find a fault with it. And those forms are the forms which we even see in all the murtis that are around in Tamil Nadu. Every form that I see over here, I almost can visualize the form in Sistine Chapel, the form in various other parts of the world where art has been the dominant life form, like in Italy. And I wonder that can we really separate science from the art? No, we cannot. And amazing is that one of these gentlemen was not only a doctor, an artist, he was also an engineer. And the first sketch of helicopter was also drawn by Da Vinci, which is documented very well. So I would therefore request that when we talk of dances, when we talk of shastras, we have to bring in a certain amount of the whole holistic form, the sciences, which cannot be separated from it, and give a holistic approach to all these forms. Besides that, I come from a place where the way of life was study of scriptures, study of philosophy of life, and we also believed in a form of behavior, what was known as Kashmiriyat. Today, unfortunately, associated with Kashmir is either the beauty of it, the tourism, or the sadness of it by various events that I need not repeat over here. Everybody knows about them. It's either that beauty or the sadness. In between, what Kashmir represents is so immense, so big, that is difficult to contain in words. And what I'm so proud is that this trust, Indira Garyali Charitable Educational Trust, has been able to bring a certain amount of Kashmiriyat into the southern part of India and try to give a view of what that was, what that culture was. And I would like to request Dr. Garyali that if someday she could take this festival to Kashmir and, bring this over there and let them see that how beautiful rest of India is and what is waiting for them. They only need to open their hearts and mind and their eyes to it. And with this, I again wish this wonderful, wonderful body that is doing such lovely work all the best. And again, I want to say that Priya Rajkumar, I think at such young age to take on the mantle of this trust is something really creditable, and I would like to give her a big hand for that. Thank you very much.
I would like to request all the award winners to please come forward with the citations for a group photograph, and also all the trustees and chief guests to please join them so that we have one for the press. Ella, just the award people in the madam in the center. Few people can come this side also for the award. Now I request Srimati Meenakshi Chittaranjan to please say a few words in acceptance.
Is it on, huh? Respected Chief Guest, Justice Anita Sumant, Chairperson of Saraswati Educational, Cultural and Charitable Trust, Srimati Chandrakanta Garyali, Srimati Archana Ramasundram, and all the eminent personalities on stage, my humble namaskarams. When Srimati Anita Sumant gave her speech, I just realized how much we have in common. I also wanted to learn another style of dance in Chennai and went under Ramani Jenna. And of course, he taught us for some time, but he had to go back. And then, of course, Bharatanatyam took precedence, and I have been a Bharatanatyam dancer. Secondly, I also completed my law. And there came a time when I also had to decide. Both were demanding lines, the legal profession and as a dancer. And I chose dance. And I find that she, being in the same predicament, she chose law. So I think this kept the balance in the world. Just a few words. Today's award is indeed very special for me. Every award is significant. It is like a gem in our crown. But today I wish to say, one, I am getting it from a trust headed by Srimati Garyali. As you all know, she was one of the finest IAS officers. And my father, Shri P. Sabanayakam, was one of the foremost or the first batch of IAS officers. And when he was Chief Secretary in Chennai, Srimati Garyali worked under him. And my father was always impressed with her way of being action-oriented to bring a change. Though she was in positions of power, she was extremely approachable with that very smiling, full of warm words. She would carry on her duties. And I think she has seen me right from my teenage performing. And today to get an award from her trust is indeed very significant in my career. Similarly, I was so happy to hear that Srimati Archana Ramasundram is here. Once again, my mind went back again as a teenager when I was taken to Ooty by my parents. I saw this very attractive, very smart, stylish IPS officer, and I was so impressed. And today she is there also when I'm receiving this award. And above all these things, I think to get an award in the ambience of this divine Kapalishwarar temple is indeed a great blessing. I thank the trust, all the trustees. I also thank Priya, who has been minutely conducting this festival. And I wish the trust more and more noble causes and successes. And once again, thank you all very much.
Thank you so much, Akka. We have a very special guest in the audience we'd like to invite onto the stage. We have with us Advocate Prabhakaran. Sir, if you are in the audience, please do come and join us. Sir is a great human rights activist. He's fought many cases for human rights. He works extensively with transgenders and helping with their rights and marginalized people in general. We are so happy to have you, and he's also helped and sponsored a part of the festival. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I request our chief guest, Anita ma'am, to please honor Advocate Prabhakar, sir. I now request Shri Vijay Kaul, sir, to speak a few words in acceptance.
Vanakkam, good evening everyone, namaskar. Chief guest Anita Sumanji, dignitaries on the dais, and my fellow awardees. I am deeply humbled and blessed to receive this award from Saraswati Educational Cultural Charitable Trust, which was founded by late Srimati Indira Gadiyali, and who has the eminent members of the trust, managing trustee Mr. Ravi Gadiyali, secretary Mrs. Priya Rajkumar, Mrs. Archana, who is the trustee, and many workers, many members, and we really feel very honored that they have created this wave of social work, not only in Tamil Nadu but in whole of India. In fact, it was Mrs. Chandrakanta Gadiyali who inspired me to start in a very big way, and she has given me tremendous support, and I am also working in Tamil Nadu with the Equitas Gurukul schools. Thank you very much, and so kind of you to honor me.
Thank you so much, sir. I request Shri Ashutosh Rena to say a few words, please.
Vanakkam, Namaskar, and howdy, as we say in Australia. Namaste to everyone. I am deeply honored and humbled by this award by Saraswati Education Trust. Thank you, Mrs. Gadiyali, and all the dignitaries on the guest. The kind of work which you do and which we have been doing as a part of summer, there is a great collaboration, the way you are doing it in all over India. I know of you, you have been working in Jammu and Kashmir, Tamil Nadu and other parts of India. We would love to emulate you in one way or the other. I would like to have hundreds more Mrs. Gadiyalis in this country, and I would like to have you as my role model. Thank you for doing whatever you're doing for the nation.
Thank you, sir. I invite Shri Panasai Murthy to say a few words in acceptance.
எல்லோருக்கும் என்னுடைய வணக்கத்தையும் நன்றியும் தெரிவிக்கின்றேன். சரஸ்வதி கல்வி மற்றும் பண்பாட்டு அறக்கட்டளையின் வசந்த உற்சவத்தில் எங்கள் 5 பேரை அழைத்து இனம் கண்டு எங்களை பாராட்டி விருது அளித்திருக்கிறார்கள். நீங்களெல்லாம் எங்கள் 5 பேருக்கும் அந்த விருதை அளித்த உயர் நீதிமன்ற நீதிபதிய திருமதி அனிதா சமந்த் அவர்களுடையது திருக்கரங்களால் திருமதி ஜெகத் மோகினி காவல் அவர்களுடைய முன்னிலையில் எங்கள் 5 பேரை அழைத்து ஒரு அற்புதமான முறையில் இங்கே எங்களை பாராட்டி விருதுகள் வழங்கியிருக்கிறார்கள். இந்த காலத்தில் திறமையானவர்களை அழைத்து பாராட்டுகிற நிலை குறைந்து வருகிற இந்த நேரத்தில் எங்கெங்கோ இருந்தவர்களையெல்லாம் இங்கே அழைத்து 5 பேரை அவர்கள் இந்த நிறுவனத்தார் பாராட்டியிருக்கிறார்கள் என்றால் நீங்களெல்லாம் பெரிய கரவொலியோடு இந்த நிறுவனத்தை நீங்கள் பாராட்டத்தான் வேண்டும். ஆகவே அவர்களுக்கு இந்த நிறுவனத்தைச் சேர்ந்த சரஸ்வதி கல்வி மற்றும் பண்பாட்டு அறக்கட்டளையினரை நான் பாராட்டி நன்றி தெரிவிக்கின்றேன். இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் என்னையும் இனம் கண்டு அழைத்து எனக்கு சைவமாமணி என்கிற ஒரு அருமையான பட்டத்தை வழங்கியிருக்கிறார்கள். இதை வழங்கிய எங்கள் பொறியாளர், எங்கள் நெஞ்சமெல்லாம் நிறைந்திருக்கிற பொறியாளர் குப்புசாமி ஐயா அவர்களுடைய திருவடிகளை பணிந்து அவர்களை நினைந்து போற்றுகிறேன். அவர்களுடைய குடும்பத்தைச் சேர்ந்த டாக்டர் திருமதி ஜெயந்தி ஆனந்தன் அவர்களும் திரு டாக்டர் பிரேமராஜ் அவர்களும் இங்கே வருகை தந்து அவர்கள் சார்பாக இந்த விருதை அளித்திருக்கிறார்கள். என்னை இனம் கண்டு அளித்து என்னை பாராட்டியமைக்கு அந்த அறக்கட்டளை சார்ந்த அந்த குடும்பத்தை சார்ந்த பெருமக்களுக்கு எல்லாம் நான் நன்றி தெரிவிக்கின்றேன். என்னோடு இணைந்து என்னை அழைத்து தொடர்பு கொண்டு இந்த விருதை பெறுவதற்கு மிகவும் உதவியாக இருந்த திருமதி மாலினி அவர்களுக்கும் என்னுடைய பணிவான வணக்கத்தை தெரிவிக்கின்றேன். மீண்டும் குப்புராஜ் ஐயா அவர்களுடைய திருவடியை வணங்கி அவர்களை போற்றுகிறேன். அவர்கள் மிகுந்த பல ஆண்டுகள் சைவ சமாஜத்தின் தலைவராக இருந்து மிகப்பெரிய சீரிய பணிகளையெல்லாம் ஆற்றியவர்கள். நான் அவர்களை பார்த்திருக்கிறேன். அவர்களுடைய பணி அளவிடற்கரியது. அவர்கள் குடும்பத்தில் வந்தவர்கள். அவர்களுடைய சுவடுகளை கொஞ்சம் கூட தளராமல் அந்த குடும்பத்தைச் சேர்ந்த திரு பிரேமராஜ் அவர்களும் டாக்டர் பிரேமராஜ் அவர்களும் டாக்டர் ஜெயந்தி ஆனந்தன் அவர்களும் இதை தொடர்ந்து செய்கிறார்கள் பல்லாண்டுகளாக. என்னையும் இந்த ஆண்டு அழைத்து இந்த விருதை அழைத்தமைக்கு அந்த குடும்பத்தாருக்கு மிக மிக நன்றி தெரிவிக்கின்றேன். இதை அறிமுகப்படுத்திய கோடிலிங்கம் அவர்களுக்கும் தொடர்ந்து என்னோடு தொடர்பு கொண்டு இதை வாங்குவதற்கு உதவியாக இருந்த திருமதி மாலினி அவர்களுக்கும் விருதை வழங்கிய உயர் நீதிமன்ற நீதிபதி அம்மா அவர்களுக்கு என்னுடைய பணிவான வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்து நன்றி தெரிவித்து விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
I request Shri Rajkumar Joshi to please speak a few words in acceptance.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आज बहुत ही मेरे लिए बहुत ही बड़ा दिन है कि यहाँ पर जज साहिब न्यायाधीश जो मद्रास हाई कोर्ट के और मंचासीन उपस्थित सभी माननीय महोदय के सामने मेरे को जो ये गरियाली अवार्ड मिला है, गरियाली अवार्ड वाले ग्रुप को और यहाँ उपस्थित सभी को बहुत बहुत उज्जवल भविष्य की शुभकामनाएं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
I now request Srimati Malini Ravindran, the President of the Vasant Utsav Organizing Committee, to please propose the vote of thanks. Malini ji is a trustee of Saraswati Trust and a great Tamil speaker and compeer. She has been associated in the dance field with many artists, including the legendary Vaijayanti Mala Bali, compeering for many of her shows. She has been the greatest pillar for the Vasant Utsav festival and has always been there to compare every show and coordinate the artists every single year.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். அருள்மிகு கற்பகாம்பாள் உடனுரை கபாலீஸ்வரர் திருக்கோயில் வளாகத்தில் சரஸ்வதி கல்வி மற்றும் கலாச்சார அறக்கட்டளையின் சார்பில் நடைபெறும் வசந்த உற்சவ விழாவின் தொடக்க நாளின் இன்றைக்கு வந்திருந்து சிறப்பு விருந்தினர்களையும் எங்களை கௌரவப்படுத்திய விருதுகள் தந்து நாங்கள் அவர்களை கௌரவப்படுத்தியதையும் என்றென்றும் யாரும் மறுக்க மாட்டார்கள், மறக்க மாட்டார்கள். ஒவ்வொரு வருடமும் இதுதான் நடைபெறுகிறது. எங்களுக்கு ஸ்பான்சர்ஸ் அளித்த அத்தனை பேருக்கும் நன்றியை கூறி, இன்றைக்கி தான் தொடங்குது. இன்றைக்கி முதல்லையே மீனாட்சி சித்தரஞ்சன் அவர்களுடைய குழுவினரின் பரதநாட்டியம், அடுத்தடுத்து பல உண்டு. அதில் முக்கியமாக மணிப்புரி, கதகளி இவையெல்லாம் உண்டு. காண அவசியம் வாருங்கள் என்று கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.